So I'm just gonna like do this so fast, so bad, so ghetto, so cheap. Oh, I still have that on my face. Oh, shit. Just kidding. I'm gonna do it this excellently. That's a good angle, right? That's a good one. So I did my skincare. I guess I don't need those on. I'm gonna do the least. I'm gonna be doing the least today. This look is called the least. I'm doing the least. So this is the Pixie Glow Mist. It's a glow mist with hibiscus and argan oil. I'm using my cheap drugstore makeup one that's like all grody because that is the one that I pulled out of my drawer because it's the cheap one. So I'm kind of like, you know, a Capricorn, like a practical, like, so I already have like a bunch of like obstacles or like hurdles to like makeup or like wanting to do like beauty stuff. I guess like of my own making and of others' own making, definitely of others' own making. I think more so than my own. I'm just like self-consciously aware of it. Like I don't always just say it out loud, but it's just like something like in my mind, you know? And then like, cause like where I'm at, it's like they blame you for everything. So like everything will be like, well, you asked for it and it's your fault. And then go on like a blood witch, prostitute, whore, mermaid, stripper, sewer, rat, maiden, wench, piece of shit, trash, crap, bitch, cunt. This is also good makeup for like religious girls, for the religious girlies. I don't know if you can tell, but I was kind of raised like half Mormon, half Amish, half Catholic. I mean 100% Catholic. So that might be where some of my eclectic nature originates from. It's hard to tell. I'm adopted. I like to bring that up all the time because like I never did growing up, so like I just kind of like to open with that. Kind of like my icebreaker, kind of like my thing. So when I was in 5th grade, I went blind, and I think they drugged me and then like anally raped me, and there might have been like blood. And I think I was like abducted in a van at night again with the drugs and the milk. I mean, you never want to spill the milk at the dinner table because it'll be like World War III. You know, stupid women wasting, you know, shouldn't even be eating anything, shouldn't even, nothing needs to go in its mouth, you know, women. Not precious, not precious. Oh, it's not sweet. So sweet. Well, I gotta make the girl purty. Gotta make the pretty girls purty. It doesn't just happen these days. There's so many GMOs. There's so much like GMOs and stuff. It's like, you know what I mean? So I've just been kind of like using these sticks like haphazardly at will, like when I want to. Kind of like for fun. So. You know, so I don't know if you know, but like the aliens and the raids and all that stuff, I don't know where I'm gonna post this on, so I don't know like how long people have been following me or what they know or what they care about or what they care to know. But like basically the worst like kind of like attack thing like here I think ever, and they just like don't talk about it. That's because like everybody, I'm like famous here and they're all like obsessed, but like I've been here since I was like 12, like people have noticed before I moved to high school to go to Switzerland. And so you know the South is just like very abusive because that's where I went to Catholic school in Georgia. You know, like they're all like super culty and like mentally ill and like really deranged and like socially awkward. And like they always follow me and stalk and like talk mad shit and like they're really racist and like what's so great about them, you know, when they just like copy and gossip and try to like steal and like come out of the blue out of nowhere. Like it's just a lot of like weird shit, and it's like so I've already like been through a lot of weird shit, and like I'm being an adult by like handling my own like real shit. And so like, you know, it's just another thing where it's like, you know, so everybody can just like go suck each other's assholes and fuck off in their disgusting orgies. It's pretty common here. I think that's why there's so many tourists. Oh yeah, save the children, do it for the kids. You know, steal like inheritance and then try to embezzle it into church and then money launder it overseas through all the fucked up piece of shit white trash cousins who are all frauds and uneducated and disgustingly incestual and, you know, just very lazy, very stupid, very incompetent. So, you know, it's like, well, game over for you bitches, because, like, I wasn't even doing Shallow Wars. When we're doing Shallow Wars, everything is virgin about me. I haven't had any procedures. I haven't had any surgeries. I haven't had any Botox. I haven't had anything. So I'm, like, a brand new canvas, but I'm, like, the, like, whatever, influencer culture. I'm, like, the culture. I don't know, I've just kind of been doing like pink because like I want to. I kind of just like do it, you know, in a way that's like, obviously if you like they copy me, it's like, okay, well, you know, like I always do it kind of weird. So I think that's why it's easy for me to make makeup trends, because I just like do it kind of weird and they're like, oh, that's the new trend because she did it kind of weird. So it seems to be working for me to like just kind of do it kind of weird and, you know. Yeah, I know, I'm on like limited visibility, but still, it's like, yeah, but I keep it like this pretty consistent. The other ones, I've already had like over, I don't know, I think like 80 social media accounts on all the platforms because they canceled me so much because they would pay people to bully me online and target me and harass me and then gang stalk me and then like mess with all of my possessions and belongings and accounts, and they try to like hack and like do all that shit, and then they just try and go through like all of my life, like people that I've known, and then do a bunch of like theft and, you know, financial crimes and do all that behind my back because they think that I won't find out. But it's like, so look at how many of you are against me. Like, you don't think, you know, there's some spies in your camps and like other people are watching you that you haven't even thought about since you're not me and you're just trying to attack me. You know, I'll like never date down. So I guess like now that I'm 35, it's like, well, I'll just like put the makeup on every day and then just like, you know what I mean? I get it. It's like part of aging. I think it's like part of aging. This is like really dry. This one's like really dried out. So I also took like my like shitty like little, they're not shitty, they're fine. They're sample size I think, or in like a set. Was that like milk? I have another one. I have like a YSL one, like little baby one. But like look at the brush. Look how big the brush is. Shit. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of celebrities that follow me and stalk me. Like, they're really, like, losers, and they're, like, really immature and weird. And I think all their financial crimes are gonna come out soon, because, like, okay, but, like, I could, like, sue you. Because you're, like, copying it, and, like, my life, and, like, doing basically, like, identity theft, identity fraud, like, all the white girls. They just, like, try and, like, steal, like, you know, everything that their eyes can, you know, ravage. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, whatever happened to the dude that designed all their apps? Like, what happened to the dude that designed all the Kardashians' apps? It's weird. Like, it's so weird. We don't know what this looks like. Let's see, where are my glasses? It's alright. I don't have like a good lighting. I mean, I could, but shiny. So that's all I'm gonna do.